Is this our oh, why can't I remember anyone's names? Purple
Phantom
hair.
Thief B.
Good second choice, though.
Phantom Thief B is not a Robin Hood type.
No, who the hell? What is her
Kingster.
name? Starts with an R.
From what?
From the series. Purple hair girl. She's in the opening with her. Something.
Ren?
Yeah, her.
No.
She's associated with cats. I think.
But she's not a thief.
But she could be.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her if she was feeling mischievous, but
into it.
you don't need to finish all of them, but you may if you want to. And you clear the required number of spudge. Main story will advance. They're optional. You can choose not to complete them. Okay. Free time for connection events with a specific character. If you complete all the 4 spudges, you get an extra free time point, which harkens back to like Cold Steel 1 and 2, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when we start having too many characters to make that work. Have to make some decisions, but probably not too bad yet.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
All right, so we have that, and we have Anya's looking long in the face. I mean, in theory, if we've got 3 points, we have enough for each.
Right.
But our party members have up to 5 stars, and Yume's only has 3. Okay. So we'll get different benefits from leveling them up, it looks like. This, of course, is our main thing. So I suppose the question is going to be, like, do we just jump into the side ones here? I mean, we can see in the top right. Oh, we have 2. Okay. So we have to choose 2 out of 3. I hate to say it, because I like Yume, but...
We're kind of locked in.
Party members and stat boosts are of interest to me. And dating! No. So,
God, please, no. I can't do that again.
let's try one of these and see what it's like.
I'm all here for platonic, wholesome friendships. An important book, you say? Wait, so you're named after a book?
She is Sunshine. After all.
Or the book is technically sharing a name with her, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's sentimental value. Okay, I guess that's fair. Of course he would bring it back to cars, yes. That is what happens sometimes.
Don't it always seem to go?
Right.
Thank you for doing this for me.
Yeah, thank God we don't have to actually go about doing this. Now, okay, wait, that statue. I'm gonna have to check the clip on that. It looks like there were 3 animals stacked on top of each other.
3 animals inside a trench coat.
I either really saw that wrong, or it's a fun statue.
Well, we'll be able to wander around the city more here in a bit. So who knows what we'll come across.
Mm-hmm.
We spent 10 minutes looking at cars driving by, so...
We can afford to look at a statue for a little bit. I mean, that could happen.
Call the book.
Yep. A little blurry on top, but that's okay. It's the first edition. It got blurry over time. I like the idea that he's in debt to, like, everyone he knows.
Or people owe him favors. It seems like a sort of bartering system.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Anya. She's like his 27th most likely girlfriend in this game.
Yeah, and they're all above you still, so don't worry. Glad someone else said it.
Anymore.
Anymore. Gotta get in with the, you know, trends of the young crowd. Although I don't think I could answer that either, for the record. If somebody were to ask me, like,
I still have a lot to learn.
Millennials,
so don't be afraid to point anything out.
Yeah, like, what sweets are skibbity?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
See, 8 defense plus 10.
that's pretty good. He needs that.
Not as much for Van. Okay. I mean, at this stage,
Banner launched.
I think I'm just going to jump to this.
Yeah.
Just take the free time ones out, and then I guess if we get a 3rd point, then we're only going to have 1 target for it, although maybe more will show up.
Yeah.
But why not? We'll just knock these both out, and then we'll start wandering around for green and or red quests, and go from there. Everyone split up. Okay, great.
Oh my god, are we going to be able to see the cars?
For what's worth, I like these. I don't blame them for not voicing them, especially when they're going to be optional later on. I would imagine we're probably going to have like 3 points and 6 characters to choose from. I got no qualms with that.
Yeah.
They're mostly story driven. I was glad not to have to run around and do little tasks for them, so I'm on board.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I have enough dads yelling at me already.
That is true. We are a magnet for paternal guardians yelling at us constantly. I mean, that's true. If we get on somebody's wrong side, they could try to sneak in and murder us. Like assassins.
Yeah, we don't want random people coming up like Fairy. Wait a minute.
I support her in this. Make our office super duper safe and secure.
Get some barbed wire.
Oh no. Chocolate? I mean, yes?
Hmm.
I mean, man, you should just be on board when she said something sweet. Come on now.
Words to live by.
That's fair. Is this Ida's? Looks like it. Push the weapon too much. I mean, I kind of get it, but it's also just really funny.
Right. In light of the other phrases used all the time, it does...
It's a little funny.
Gun, if you push yourself too hard, I'll never forgive you.
Gun!
What? Gun coon.
Gun coon. Oh, God. I mean, she can't have a super ultra weapon yet. Gotta save that shit for later.
Right, that second S-craft is going to hit different, though. Especially when Ida's ghost helps her aim.
Oh my god. There we go. That's the kind of S-craft I want.
Imagine how much better a horse could be animated now.
Oh my god, yes, that's so true. Man, can we have those games remade into these graphics just so I can see that specifically?
Van, come on, you're normally better than these type of faux pas. Come on.
Yeah.
Lions might also look better. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things that could be improved. I don't know. That lion, though, at the end there was... That was a special kind of abomination.
Oh, it was special, all right.
I don't know if there's any fixing that. But horses, it's fair game.
I mean, if we're going to keep referring to Fee, she's going to have to show up eventually, right?
I mean, they keep freaking teasing it. They haven't teased anyone else this much, so...
Just Ren. That's
Just
about
Ren,
it as far as past characters so far. There's been a couple others alluded to. The others I forgot. Like, there's other people, but like multiple mentions and or like we saw Ren in the intro,
Yeah.
as you mentioned. So like, speed plus 5. I like.
Now she's a speed girl.
Okay. So we now can travel all over the place. We got red exclamation points at each other spot. Let's double check this map. Nothing else here at the moment. We'll probably start looking around here. Maybe just go in order top to bottom, just keep it simple. But in theory, I should probably be checking in on each of these shops. I'm sure some of them have unique items. You know, it's typically like new newspaper is going to be available. I'm going to be honest with the viewer. I don't know how much I care, especially knowing I could just get them later.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to be buying everything from the pawn shop, so I'll certainly try and get some things, but I'm also not going to scour every single shop. I don't want to bore you to death. Some people are into that, some people aren't. So we are instead just going to go jump to Riverside.
Yeah, make our way down the list.
Heading to the objective.
Let's go to Subway, who's bringing back like a $6.99 footlong because their sales have been atrocious this year.
Yeah, I heard that.
Where to next?
Each area has its own bulletin board with further quests, apparently. Okay.
I guess that makes sense.
Sure. Okay, so then that might be the only other quest we find from them, and it looks like we have to do at least one of them. The game is hinting. Not that button. This button. Mark there. Now, in theory, I'm going to be able to do both, so I don't know if it means too much if I do one of them right now, but I kind of want to avoid the other one, I would think. I don't know. We're here, so... Ooh. Windshield appeared before our eyes.
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
Riverside, popular, warehouses, and done.
You're a Jonas, right? I'm a whale. What? Question number 1. Where are your brothers?
Yep, that's a good one.
It was a dark and stormy night. By the way, we don't do this a whole lot in America. Maybe other countries are different, but we don't often split the children between the parents.
Yeah. That is a good point.
You can split custody and you split time with multiple kids.
Right. But we don't normally just like straight up split the family in half.
You get this one and you get this one. And everyone's going to be agreeable with that.
Right.
In theory, a family could request that type of arrangement, but it's pretty uncommon.
Mm-hmm. Our sister's missing. Well, maybe not missing, but obviously not someone you can find easily.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jonas, you're not hideous either. Haircuts, B minus.
Yeah,
Not bad.
not bad. Could be better. Better looking than most NPCs in this region. Most NPCs have like identical faces. ASAP. We can hold it up next to every woman we see and see if we find her. Of course. Wait. What? Hold on. You were divorced 10 years ago. You're like, I don't know, 20-something dude, right? Maybe? Which would make her like 10? He would remember you, probably. I would think she'd
Commencing
remember that she
mission.
had a sibling. I don't know, though.
Well, if she's 10 and it was 10 years ago, she would be fetus.
I mean, I guess that's the question. How much younger is this younger
She's probably
sister?
a teenager. Well, you know, if you're 4, do you remember? Some people have memories when they're 4.
Yeah, some people do, some people don't. I
Some
guess
people are
that's
like,
the
I remember
question.
things when I was 6 months. I'm like, no, you fucking don't.
Yeah, that's crazy town.
You stop.
But I guess, yeah, if she's younger than I think she is, maybe that makes sense.
My youngest memories are like 5-ish. Maybe there's one when I was 4.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me too. Like 4 or
if it was the one I think it was, I'd have to sit there and like try and double check the years. I would have been almost 5 because it would have been Christmas when I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
So practically 5.
Yeah.
Okay. While we're here, that appears to be it. Very well.
What's next?
Okay. So if we go back over here, we do have the 2 here now. This one's worth 4.
Oh my god.
And we've seen the semi-required stuff as well. Again, in the first 2 Cold Steel games more than the latter 2. But we've seen that before. The concept of like, okay, well, now you gotta do at least one of them, but maybe not both.
Yeah.
Heading to the objective.
Okay, let's head here and take a look around.
This is
There's cars. I interrupted the speech. I'm so sorry. So over there.
Station Street, right? There's so many people. Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here.
Sober curious.
I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.